Just saw something on Thumbtack. It was a post for someone with a German Shepherd. They needed training because the dog has, and I'm quoting, attention barking, attention jumping, and fear aggression, specifically fear aggression with unfamiliar dogs he doesn't know. So I'm not trying to mock the owner because this is an owner. Owners aren't to blame for this kind of bullshit. It also said she's been through a number of trainers and it didn't work. Okay. And that's very important because it's not her fault, right? She's been trying. She's got some bad information, clearly by her post. And this is the problem. She's been seeing a behaviorist, behaviorist. It sounds like fancy, right? Like a lot of them have masters. Okay, but it's sort of like having a master's and being a life coach. It's like, a lot of them they'll go to Columbia or something too. It's like a fucking night school program they went to get their masters, and because if they'd be doing real research if they had like an impressive degree. You understand? All right. So behaviorists are positive reinforcement only people, and they fuck dogs up all the time. Now, this lady says it's fear aggression. First of all, who gives a shit? All right, if a dog, say a dog is lunging at strangers, just to give an example. Do you really care if it's because the dog's afraid? Tell him to stop. Tell him no. Tell him that's not okay. Communicate that to him somehow, right? Oh, he's afraid though. He's afraid. I get afraid of things all the time, and I don't go out and try to stab people in the throat. You know, and that's the equivalent of what a lot of dogs do when they get afraid. So someone needs to step in and calmly tell them, no, that's an unacceptable behavior. So anyway, she's labeling this fear-based aggression. You get that shit all the time with behaviorists. There's like 32 different forms of aggression, apparently. I don't pay much attention to them. But so she's labeling it fear aggression. So that's been diagnosed, but we don't know what to do about it, clearly. And it's when the dog is around strange dogs. Now, it didn't specify that she was just trying to keep the dog in a heel and pass by other dogs. But I'm willing to bet she's introducing her dog to other dogs, strange dogs in the street. Now, any fucking trainer worth, $10, the first thing he should say is, well, lady, you know what? Save your money. Because if that's his only problem, just skip that, and he'll be fine. He doesn't have dog aggression. He doesn't want to meet strange dogs in the street nose to nose. It's not natural. You're putting him in a bad spot. I bet that's what she's doing too. Okay, and the behaviorist didn't bother to tell her that. No, because what kind of a life can a dog lead if they can't go up to every fucking strange dog nose to nose and go, hey, how you doing, and then get into a fight? Terrible life, right? They can't function in society without that, by just maintaining a heel and ignoring another dog. This is the kind of bullshit you see all the time. And then, of course, there's, what was the barking? I forget now. She labeled the barking something. That's probably aggression, right? Nervous barking, whatever she said. It's probably the dog's being a dick. Dog's being a dick. It's very simple. Tell the dog no. But, that's not permissible anymore. That's abuse. So I see this stuff all the time. And it's annoying. I don't get annoyed with the owners. Or I've never been annoyed with anyone I've worked with. I've seen like ads and stuff where like, shut up. I just wouldn't work with the person. But the owners, for the most part, they don't know any better. I just don't. If I see ads where the people sound like, like huffy about it, like, oh, well, this is the way it is. Like, I'm like, no, thanks. But people just don't. But most people just don't understand. But there's something to think about. Okay, don't ever overanalyze this stuff. For one, for two, do not fall under the spell of behaviorists. They're just positive reinforcement only. New Age Nazis. It's pseudoscience. It's not even quasi-scientific. Really, the research into dogs in general, in science, it's garbage. It's quackery. So dog training is more art than science. It's a craft, really. So anyone who tries to dress up their bullshit, their particular brand of filth, and lend it a patina of scientific rigor through pseudo-scientific jargon, avoid them, okay? And don't label your dog, whatever he's doing, if he's doing something terrible, don't put a label on it, all right? Just say, you know what, my dog's being kind of a fucking asshole, and what am I going to do to get rid of that? You know, instead of, oh, let's understand it. Yeah, it's kind of relevant. It's more relevant to me than the owner, but really, just don't tolerate it. How about that? Let's start from there. Okay, that's all.